Welcome to another live stream of Master Investor. If you're new to our community, make sure you subscribe. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company and the brand here at Master Investor. Make sure you go get our ebooks, link in the description, pause the video, because if you haven't started reading our financial education, then that is what I'm recommending all the new members of our community to do. Get the financial education started with us here at Master Investor, because it's going to give you the tools, the resources, the knowledge that we need in order to make the difference in our lives regarding finances. Okay, so everybody's wealth is different because not everybody likes to live the same lifestyle. So we need to figure out what is our preferred lifestyle, what is our current expenses. We need to figure out our financial statement. If you never read your own financial statement and all you do is just work and pay the bills, put the money in the bank account and just pay the bills, we need to diagnose the entire financial statement, which will show exactly what do we do with our money. And we need to know exactly what every penny is doing in our financial statement. Where is it going? And can we switch any liabilities into an asset by applying financial education, by understanding how we can create a system, or how acquire the system, because the system's already created, how to acquire the system to do the selling and telling for us, or use a platform, a third party, to sell that product, to rent that product that we have, to turn that liability into an asset. So you're going to learn the new rules of money. We're going to help you understand how to rise to the next level in your life, in every aspect of life, okay? Health, wealth, love, and happiness. And we figured out that during our case studies and building our infrastructure here at Master Investor, that in order for an individual to have an extraordinary life, we need to have the 4 pillars of an extraordinary life: wealth, health, love, and happiness. And the way we accomplish that is financial education and applying that into our lives. In other words, we learn something about money, about investing in business, and we gotta use our capital that we have to invest in our financial education, to get the financial education, and then invest in sound investments, actively investing with your control. In other words, you're not giving the money away to somebody to invest it for you. You're actually sitting down and figuring out how you can acquire an asset on your asset column with a company that you control, that we control, right? So we're gonna do everything through a business entity. And as we acquire more assets, each asset should be designated to a specific entity, okay? And so for protection of our assets, and also to minimize liability and to keep things organized, it's better to have our asset column with, let's say, we have a holding company, and that holding company controls a business that we own. And then also the holding company owns another entity that holds a real estate property, which we are renting to tenants. And let's say there's a 12-unit apartment building, right? And then now we have some crypto, and now we have another company that invests in crypto and holds crypto, okay? Now that's another asset class, right? So you get the point. The more assets we acquire, the more entities we will control. But the whole point here is that we control those companies, okay? We're not gonna give the money to somebody else, because people with lack of financial education give the money away because they don't know what to do with the money. All they know how to do is work for money. So if you're at a job and you want to create freedom in your life, you're tired to working at that job, let's build a plan to escape the job, to escape that rat race, and begin to build the asset column with real assets, okay? And compound that asset column so that we can build true wealth. We need to first figure out, what is your financial statement, okay? How does it look? And we need to now work towards that number of expenses, okay? How much is that amount per month that you are paying today, with everything included: car, gas, groceries, all of the expenses, your standard of living, like that's what requires you to live today. And the way you like to, right? And so, and then from there, we're gonna build and acquire an asset where there is a selling other people's products, right? You don't need to create your own product today. You can use other people's products and begin to build the email list, an email list that you will own, that you will control. through a system that is called an email responder, and we're gonna build the email list with real leads, with people that are interested in knowing more about our offers, our products, and what we have to provide to them in regards to their problem, okay? And we're gonna show you how to do marketing, smart marketing, how to get targeted leads into our capture pages, how to position ourselves in the marketplace. And I figured out long time ago that it has to do with positioning, and we need to catch trends. This age, the information age, the digital age, right? Everything is digital. We have to learn how to see the world with our mind rather than with our eyes. And the industrial age, it was the biggest, physically was the best. So, but now we have to condition our minds to literally see business and wealth and currency digitally, okay? It's invisible. And so it also gives us opportunity to create wealth very fast, because now we can sell things online to the entire world with one click. We can have eyeballs looking at that same offer, all of them at the same time, and they can buy at the same time without having to wait for somebody to check them out at the register, right? And so the speed in which we can do a transaction has increased, and due to technology and the ability to communicate with one another across the world instantly, like we're doing here on a live stream. And thank you for following us, by the way. If you're new to our community, I appreciate your time. Go get the ebooks and begin to read them. They're available on Kindle app, on Amazon, or you can go to our website and get them there. Each ebook on our website has been turned into a digital course, so you will end up getting a lot more when you go to our website, because we are adding additional assets into that digital course to accompany that ebook, okay? So if we're talking about real estate on an ebook, then we're gonna have assets regarding real estate to help us build the asset column with real estate assets. So we'll have videos, we'll have exclusive interviews with real wealthy entrepreneurs and master investors who are having success in a specific asset class, and they're going to be sharing perhaps what they know about that asset class. And as I said on a last stream, and the one before that too, that we received great news this past days, we're going to be partnered up with an entrepreneur who has a company. It's a real estate company. It's basically for accredited investors. It gives an opportunity for accredited investors to invest for passive income and mortgages, okay, real estate mortgages. And it brings between 9% and 12% annual return on investment. He will be on our podcast show. We're gonna do an interview with him. We're gonna ask him what are the opportunities that their company has to offer. Their nationwide company. He's been featured in different podcasts. And so it's good, because remember what I told you guys before, in order to build a true brand, we need to have something that is intrinsic value. We need to have financial integrity. And that's how we convert a company into a brand. And we want to build a brand because it's something that cannot be replaced. It's something that is unique, that is protected legally, and it's patented and it's registered. That's why here at Master Investor, we also show you the boring stuff, if you will, because a lot of times business and building wealth has to do with following formulas that are boring, mechanical, and dull. So people tend to get tired and give up too soon before they begin to see the results, okay? So we need to have perseverance through the tough times or the hard times, right? Maybe the times where we are not understanding everything just yet. We're getting the answers right, but nonetheless, we're pushing through. We're doing it. We're actively involved in activities that makes us wiser, knowledgeable, and more skillful regarding money, right? In this case, regarding business and investing, right? And so we want to be laser focused in creating freedom, okay? Because wealth has to do with freedom. If you have money but you don't have freedom, then you're not wealthy. You might be rich, or you might have money in the bank, but you don't have control over your time. And riches in having true wealth, it's all about being able to access excess of cash flow, having that element of money so that we can manifest anything that we want at any time, and we don't have to work for that element of money. We don't have to exchange our time or sell our time for money. In fact, we have an asset, which is a business that is solving a problem in the marketplace, in the world, or an investment, right? Investment is a business. It's solving a problem in the marketplace through a system of systems, using a system of, because a business is a system of systems working hard together, doing the selling and selling for us. If it's not making money while we're sleeping, while we're doing a live stream like this, then it's not an asset, right? A lot of people call their own jobs a business, okay? If it requires you to be there 24/7 to make the money, to exchange, to get that paycheck, then it's not an asset. An asset, the definition of an asset here in simple terms is a business or investment that makes us constant positive cash flow. It makes us money without us working. Right? And so think about that for a second. So an asset makes us money whenever we're not working. If it requires us to be there and work, then it's not really an asset yet. There's something missing in that business or in that investment, okay? We can oversee and we can work on that business, but not in the business. There's a big difference between working in the business as an employee or on the business as the owner and controller of that business operation, all right? We're gonna show you how to delegate, how to use third parties, how to go about creating perfect, well-put ads that are eye-catchy, that are converting leads into sales, that are converting people that are ready to buy the product, and they're saying, hey, this is the people, or this is the authority, or this is the source where I want to purchase from because look at their ad. You know, it's well put together, it looks good, it's sophisticated. We're gonna show you how to do all of that. You don't need to do coding, you know, any of that, okay? The systems, the ads, everything's already created for us. Even the email campaigns that we have to email to our clients, to our leads, we can copy and paste a code and it populates the entire campaign. So we can have an email campaign that's gonna go out every single day for the next three weeks. And the whole purpose of that campaign is to close that lead, to convert that lead that opt-in into our capture page because they were interested in what we were offering. Whether we're selling something in health, any category, any niche, right? We choose the niche, we choose the product. Go to clickbank.com and check out their platform. It's free, it's a marketplace where companies create partnerships with individuals and other businesses to promote their products for an exchange of a commission. If it's a subscription product, then it will be a residual income. It will be positive cash flow every month as long as the client that we brought into that company continues to buy that product, okay? And there are products from all types of fields, okay? So we can choose whatever we are passionate about. Business, self-development, meditation, yoga, cooking, weight loss, right? Anything in the health department, any category that you can think of is there, okay? So go check out clickbank.com, create a free account, and it takes 1 second to choose one product, and you don't have to ever touch the product. You never have to see the product. They're gonna ship it for you to that client, okay? All we're doing is bringing clients to this company. They want sales. They wanna convert people that have that problem that they're solving. And let me tell you something. Their websites and their sales pages and their marketing tools, they're amazing. They're created with top specialists in sales and writing sales pages, okay? People that are great at persuading others that are ready to buy. Really, they have a problem. They just really good at persuading them to go ahead and finish the decision, which they already decided to buy. Okay, so these marketing tools are available for us right now because these companies are providing all of that for us. All we have to do is bring in the leads. They carry all the burden regarding legalities and all of that about the product, right? They take responsibility of all of it. And all we do is bring in the leads, we bring in the sales. So can we start making passive income today from home? The answer is yes. Can I do it in less than 24 hours? The answer is also yes, because I'm telling you, all you need to do is create a capture page, which it takes less than 5 minutes, get an email autoresponder, which is free, connect the capture page with the email autoresponder so you can collect the leads into that email autoresponder, put an offer on that capture page. So if we're selling health products, we're going to put a capture page that is asking people to enter their email, because we're going to give them a product that's going to help them lose weight in the next 30 days. And it's been proven, clinical proven, learn how to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, clinical proven. Enter your email and name. And then from that page, it will go to, the email name will go to the email responder. And the visitor, the lead, will end up on the sales page of whatever product we chose from ClickBank. And now that sales page will do its job and will attempt to close that lead to go ahead and buy the product. If it happens, then we make that commission. If it's a subscription product, we make that commission on that day. And then every month after that, or however many days after that, the client has to pay again, we earn that. And if he upgrades or she upgrades to a new product, we will also earn commissions on anything that they purchase from that company. They will always be linked to us. So creating networks is how we create financial freedom, and offering and connecting one another for a purpose to solving a problem. And so we connect the provider, and sometimes we are the middle person. But it's okay, because always focusing is to acquire assets, digital assets. These are digital assets because if you have an ad that is bringing in 10 sales per day on autopilot, that ad took us 5 minutes to do on Facebook. And now that ad is bringing us every single day 10 sales. It's bringing in 300 leads. We're closing 10 sales out of those, right? It's closing on autopilot. Everything is on autopilot. We didn't do anything but just to create the ad, create the link, the unique link from ClickBank, which is one click, right? So that they can link back to you, so that the company knows that it came from your profile, it came in from your ClickBank, so that they can deposit the money right away into the account and we can go ahead and withdraw it, okay? So go check out ClickBank. Click the link in the description. Get our ebooks right now. We just released our third ebook a few days ago on New Year's Eve, and that ebook is regarding the asset class of crypto. It's called How to Invest in Crypto to Build Wealth, Understanding Bitcoin and Blockchain, okay? Crypto is not just an asset anymore to hold to make profit as a capital gains. Now is a currency. Crypto is the new money in town. We can use crypto to pay one another. We can use crypto to not only hold for profit, but we can utilize it to pay as a currency. Ferrari and other companies are already accepting crypto. The United States has passed a bill last year regarding crypto, saying that crypto, and they recognize crypto as a new currency. And so let's be flexible and accept the changes and evolve with money, okay? So money is a currency. Today, money is not real money, it's digital. It's an idea backed up by confidence. Money is debt, it's created with debt, okay? And so, and crypto is a perfect example, right? Of this digital currency evolving into that, right? And being accepted around the world. So even cash, when you have cash in your hands, that cash right there, when you put it in your hands and it's not moving, it loses value. It goes back to its intrinsic value, which is zero. That's why the most important words in business are cash flow, because cash must always be flowing. It must always flow from asset to asset in order to maintain its value. If it's parked at the bank, if it's parked under the mattress, if it's hiding in our wallet, it goes back to its intrinsic value, zero. Since 1971, August 15, the dollar has lost over 80%, at least 80% of its value due to the changes in the law, because the gold was separated from the dollar began to lose value, gold rises, inflation rises, which is a great thing for us, because from that point forward, money became debt. Money is created with debt. That's why debt is tax-free. That's why we encourage everyone here at Master Investor to utilize debt to invest, to build wealth, right? Because it's going to be wealth that is tax-free. It's wealth that is coming with the help of other people's money, with the bank's money, with a loan, with a credit card, right? So we're doing the job number one of an entrepreneur, which is to raise capital, not only from the front end, not only bringing in sales, but also from the back end, raising capital to invest, right? Because the banks are in the business of lending money. So the savers, what happened to the savers? They lose money, but the bank turns around and grabs those savings and gives it to people like me and others that understand how to put money to work in sound assets, because they're looking to lend that money, okay? And so, and the bank needs people like us so that we can make money work hard. That's why rule number one of our community here, Master Investors, that we work to build passive income and make money work hard for us, because through sound investing, because that's ultimate what the wealthy, the ultra wealthy do. So we are exactly doing the same thing. Mindset wise, we think the same. We have the same integrity. We think, we say, and we do the same, right? And our spending habits, our control, we control our emotions, we control cash flow. We understand how to expand our expenses and create more income by allocating money wisely, by understanding how to make money work hard and how to put debt into work and how to minimize taxes. It's not about how much money we make, it's about how much money we keep at the end of the day, okay? A lot of people make a lot of money, they pay a lot of taxes, and they pay a lot of other things, and they end up with no money. So the purpose is to create assets on our asset columns, to acquire assets that are producing constant passive income, or also known as positive cash flow, and capital gains income. Those are the two types of income that we can get from investing primarily, okay? And so we want to receive that constantly into our lives while we're brushing our teeth, while we're talking here. And then as that's coming in, we're reinvesting back into our asset column, and we're paying all the expenses and whatever whatever liabilities we want to acquire and whatever assets we want to acquire, we're using that money and we're recycling back into our asset column so it produces more, and we can increase our standard of living. We can always thrive to live above our means, not below our means. Even when we don't have the thing that we want yet, we don't shrink. That's what we always say here at Master Investor. We always live above our means. We do not live below our means, like many gurus and salespeople and finance people tell people to be like, shrink, save, you should go into the corner, right? If you're in danger, no, it's all about expanding. If you're in danger, you gotta get out there and communicate and put yourself in position with products and services and in the right group of people and the right community, like here at Master Investor, to help you elevate yourself and your bank account. And not only that, but just control the asset column with real assets, because the way we make money will dictate how wealthy we are. A lot of people spend their entire life working for earn income from a paycheck, from a job. And they they got a better job each and every year, right? They went from job to job thinking that more money was going to solve their problem that they had with money. The one thing that they trained themselves to do was to be a slave to money, to chase money. There's nothing with having a job, okay? But there's something wrong if you do that over and over again, expect a different result. So if you want to create freedom and you have a job and you're making money, right, and you're paying the bills with them, then begin to invest part of that income into your financial education and assets right now, like starting today, okay? Because that way, when you're ready to quit that job, you'll have enough income from the investments that will allow you to quit and continue to live the same standard of living, and even better, because now you don't have to get up and go to work. You can enjoy your standard of living. So if you have a house, or if you live whatever you are and whatever you like to live, then you're going to be able to enjoy those things. You're not have to run out and go to work, okay? Because now you have assets and you can reinvest back and get more assets, and then maybe move to your dream home or whatever, right? Everybody's wealth is different. So figure out your financial statement, go to our ebooks, link in the description. I appreciate you keeping my word, doing a live stream every single day. And I'm excited, to be quite frankly. I'm very excited because this is the 7th day of the year 2024, and I'm looking forward to looking back and say, hey, remember that video we did? Remember that live stream? We talked about this. We said we were gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and look, it's a year later, it's 2 years later, 3 years later, we kept our word. We're in the best shape of our life. We're making excess of cash flow because we're holding assets, right? We have wealth, we have our dreams come true, our community is growing, we have true leaders, true wealthy entrepreneurs and master investors in our community. We're growing and we're helping other entrepreneurs also find their freedom, find their wealth, right? And we're creating a community of people living through their purpose in life and achieving their dreams as we speak. And so we want to see people thriving, not just surviving. We're not creating employees here. We're creating true leaders. We're creating people who attract success, attract money. We don't chase money. Money is our slave. We make money work hard. We tell money what to do. We attract the best people around us because we are the best version of ourselves. We devote time into us, okay? We say no to a lot of things. Noisy distractions, if you will, and they might sound good at that moment, but we need to say no because we need to do the live stream. We need to do the video. We're doing it for the community, for our name, for who we are, right? And so what is the purpose in life? And let's focus on working on our health. So we're gonna go to the gym later. I'll see you at the gym. I'm gonna do a live stream, right? Like we did yesterday. And we're gonna continue to talk about money. We're gonna do this every single day for the next, for as long as possible, right? For the next year, and we're gonna compound that. And we're gonna look back and we're gonna say, look at all these videos that are going viral. Our community is growing and people are going to be inspired. That's the whole purpose of this channel, so that you can take your life to the next level. How to rise in all aspects of life: health, wealth, love, and happiness. The 4 pillars of an extraordinary life. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment section, chat. I appreciate you so much. Everyone here in the community is amazing. So if you're watching this on the replay, make sure you go get our ebooks. We're growing our product line and we're helping other people's life become wealthier. And that's what we're here to do. Our mission at Master Investor is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high quality financial education made simple. We're looking for opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. We're excited about the partnerships that we're doing with other wealthy entrepreneurs and master investors who are going to be providing knowledge to us through podcasts, interviews, videos that we're going to have exclusively for our members here at Master Investor, all of our partners, right? And so rule number 1, remember, we focus and we work to build passive income and make money work hard for us through sound investing. All right. I hope that you enjoyed the video today, this live stream, which I know is very valuable. And make sure you save it. Give it a like, share it, comment. If you need a consultation, if you need to sit down and we need to talk, give us a call, okay? We're open. Send us an email. We have a team looking at our calls and our communications 24/7. So we will get back to you very fast, okay? And just reach out, let us know what you need, and we would love to partner up, consult you on different aspects of how to build wealth and create more freedom in your life. I appreciate your time and business, and yeah, thank you for watching our channel here at Master Investor. Your support matters, and your feedback too. So let me know what you think. If you learned something, let me know what you learned in the chat. If you have any questions, I'm gonna come back and answer them. I always look at the comments, and I will do, as we grow our community and the comments will begin to be more and more, we will have admins and other community members who will help us communicate if there's a question or there's something that needs to be answered, just to keep the conversation going and help other people. Because if you have the question, somebody else might have the same question. So if you have one, just put it down in the chat so that we can all learn from each other. Don't be the one that stays quiet, okay? So yeah, it's exciting. 7th day of the year. Make sure we do whatever it takes today that is legal, right? That is legal. We want to keep our freedom and protect our freedom at all costs. So we want to keep our hands clean. Okay, so we want to do everything that we can legally to optimize our days to be the best version. So how many pages have you read? What type of books have you read? What type of podcasts have you listened to? What have you done since the day started today? Since midnight, since the day today, January 7th, 2024, right? So the day is in the afternoon right now. So we have the whole afternoon and the rest of the day to invest in us. And we're gonna focus on day-to-day basis, okay? We have big goals, big dreams, but we wanna focus every day, 24 hours, because we don't wanna overwhelm too much ourselves. We look at the big goal, we already know where we wanna go. We know the ultimate goal, we know the mission, but we're gonna focus right now in today's mission, which is to become better, right? We're gonna add value into ourselves. We're gonna read, we're gonna write, we're gonna create a video if we wanna go, if we wanna do live streaming. If we want to create sales on autopilot, we're gonna get a capture page. We're gonna go ahead and take massive action, get the ebooks, right? Begin to invest in ourselves and our future by doing activities that are aligned with what we want in the instant future and also in the far future, okay? Self-discipline. It's all about being more loving to ourselves. Be gentle and take the best decisions at all times that are in the best interest for ourselves and our future. So every single day, every single second, we're making decisions. Life is all about making great choices, okay? If you make the wrong choice, it can really take you down the wrong road, and it can be a detour, and it can really mess everything up, okay? The purpose. So we're focusing on the purpose, and we're protecting freedom. We're keeping our hands clean, and we're creating brands, because it's all about personal brands and who you're representing and who are you, right? We are what we think, we are what we do, we are what we speak. But it starts with our thoughts. So what is our mindset? How do we make our money? How do we contribute to the world? What type of product or service are we providing to the world to make it a better place, to improve people's lives? The more generous we are, the happier and the more loving we feel, okay? So love and happiness comes from the contribution that we're given and the purpose that we are on today. If we are on our purpose and we're literally aligned with who we are, then we're gonna have happiness and love. Those two pillars will be fulfilled because we're contributing, we're fulfilling our purpose in life. So we are aligned and we are alive, okay? Because we are on the right path. And then we work on health every day, right? 15 minutes per day. And then we're working on wealth every single day. We're actively investing and we're actively studying and acquiring financial education, okay? Because a master investor is a student for life. That's what a master investor is. We always go back to the principles, back to the basics, and we go back and redo everything, all the steps, right? Because we wanna polish ourselves, and we also want to help others, teach others, because when we teach others, then we also improve, believe it or not. So thank you for having me as your mentor today. Here at Master Investor, we're gonna ensure that you get the most valuable and the highest quality financial, high quality financial education made simple. We're looking for opportunities to build passive income and true wealth, right? And so we're gonna elevate the financial well-being of humanity, and with the help of everyone here in the community, we're gonna reach more people. And we're adding an affiliate program to each product, to each service that we have. So being part of Master Investor, you will have the ability to create cash flow by just recommending our products too. Okay, I just read this, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. It blew my mind. I created my first sales on autopilot. That will be your review. Click the link if you want to read it. That link that took you 1 minute to do and brought you thousands of people because you have thousands of followers, right? And now brought you thousands of people to buy that book, right? You recommended that because you had the real experience. You're sharing your feedback, and then they're believing, and they want to also create sales on autopilot. and now they go ahead and buy it. Now you're gonna earn a commission on every sale that comes through that link, because it's your people, it's your network that you're sending to us. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and it's exciting because we're also not only creating great financial education, high quality financial education, but we're giving people the ability to start building the asset column and receive passive income and capital gains income, right? And show them how to do real business, how to create sales, and how to create beneficial partnerships, win-win partnerships. Very important. So, and we're gonna be doing live stream every single day. And like I said before and yesterday, most likely we'll be doing a live stream 24/7, okay? Eventually, as we grow our company, I see ourselves, I see myself, going to different places, doing different interviews, and I wanna just record everything, right? Real time. And we're gonna do it, and we're gonna just create the content every day, because we don't wanna look back and regret that we didn't capture this moment, right? We have the ability, we have the resources, we have the phone, we have the time. So turn on the phone, right? If you're at home, go ahead, take massive action. Forget about the rejection part. Rejection is part of success. It comes with the game of becoming a multi-millionaire or a wealthy person or financially free. It comes with the game, rejection. But the beautiful thing about the online game, and due to technology, rejection, we don't even feel it anymore. Because with videos, and when we upload this content online, the person who doesn't like it goes to the next page, right? And the people that like it, they will like the heart, they will share it, they will comment. The people that don't like it might comment and hate on it, but we don't feel it because it's not instantly to us, unless it's happening right here and right now. But so far, we get great feedback, and there are always going to be good and bad feedback. So we shouldn't be too happy about it with neither or. We should take it neutral. It's just feedback. Whether there's a good compliment, whether there's a bad compliment. It's just feedback to us. We listen, we adjust, and we improve our products and services by creating more intrinsic value, creating something different and unique that the competitors are not doing, in that thing or that product or service that is unique, is protected and is registered. So we are a brand, okay? That's what we want to create here, brands. We don't want to create just companies. We want to create brands, because brands have, and they have intrinsic value, and it's all about personal branding, right? In this age, is attention. People are going to listen to individuals. People are going to want to know, because we have a lot of artificial intelligence. So our personal branding is also very important. Who you associating with? Who are you showing your faces on social media platform with? People will recognize people, and they'll say, oh, that person was with that person. I remember this. And so personal branding, attention, you gotta catch this trend now, because the next 10 years, the internet will create the most millionaires and billionaires that the world has ever seen. So if you wanna be part of that wave, then welcome to the right channel, welcome to the right community here at Master Investor. We have the resources, the tools, and the knowledge to take your life financially to the next level, and to continue to build true wealth as much as the individual wishes, right? Because everybody's wealth is different. So look at it the way you prefer. How much money would you like to make per month that will be the life that you always desire? And we need to figure that number out and work on building the asset column with real assets, so that it can create that passive income and capital gains income. All right. So I hope that you enjoy this live stream today. I put my heart to it, and I'm going to see you in a little bit. I'm going to eat something, and I'll see you at the gym. All right. Let me know if you had any questions. I'll talk to you soon, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Maybe I'll just leave it on a little longer, just so we can get some watch time here, which is good for the channel as I weigh I'm gonna work on this email that I was working on here, and maybe we can chat a little longer before I let you go, okay? So yeah. So 3 steps to creating wealth online. Number 1, capture page. Number 2, email autoresponder. Number 3, target leads. We show you how to do that inside of our ebooks. Click the link in the description and get our ebooks right now, okay? I'll tell you something. Like, I'm feeling amazing. I know this year is gonna be an amazing year for us, for Master Investor, for our community. I know it, I feel it, okay? And I'm leading by example. I'm gonna show you, it's a 7-day, I feel amazing, my body feels great, mentally I feel great, building great relationships, attracting success, freedom, health, wealth, and love, the 4 pillars of an extraordinary life. So join me here in our mission. Happy to have you. And we're gonna meet someday. We're gonna talk about what makes the difference, and we're gonna help other people. And you're gonna also help me create a wave regarding business knowledge, financial education. We're gonna help the community become aware of the new rules of money, how to create wealth, how to create freedom. A lot of people spend their entire life working for money without enjoying their life. They pay for all these things and they're never home. They're never doing anything with their families. They get 1 week out of the entire year. People that work at Publix or work in other grocery stores, they close 1-2 days out of the year. The rest of the days they're working 24/7, right? Every day. So think about what we're doing. You don't want to live in regret. You don't want to look back and say, you could have been this, you could have become this person. And a lot of times, you're gonna have to say no, okay? You have to be unapologetically. Don't say yes just to look good or to feel like you're being nice to other people. If it's not aligned with the purpose in our life, it's not aligned with our ideals here, we gotta get out of there. We gotta go. We gotta unapologetically continue to remove anything on our way that is not aligned with our dreams. It's very critical, including relationships. Big, major key, relationships. It's a big deal because even your partner, right? Wife, right? And the girl that we have as our partner. Oh, if you're a woman, the guy that you have as your partner, right? So it goes both ways. It's like who you choose to be with and spend your time with is critical. If that person is not really aligned with your dreams, gotta go. Because it's gonna slow down the vision. It's gonna slow down the plan, the execution. A lot of times it's like, don't be with somebody just to make yourself happy. Be with yourself, be happy, develop your skills, right? Our assets, our strengths, our weakness, get to know ourselves. And then we attract the people. We attract, remember, we're magnets. We're not chasing anything, we're attracting. Okay? The only thing we should ever chase is good thoughts. Like good thoughts, attract good thoughts, but we control them because the thoughts can be, if you feel a certain way, you might have bad thoughts. You gotta chase good thoughts. Like even when you don't feel good, even when you want to feel bad thoughts, you gotta control and direct your thoughts to be positive, to think big, to think greatly about ourselves, and to believe in us and believe in the dreams that are not here yet and believe in the unseen. That's faith, right? So we do another 15 minutes or so. We do a whole hour of live streaming, play some music. Thank you for having me. I'm working on the studio back here. We're working on this whole thing. We're gonna do the podcast here. It's gonna look really nice. Getting all the screens and the green screens and equipment and so forth. So just bear with me as we build these different locations and headquarters in different cities of the world, reporting live from beautiful Miami. You already know the city the magic city, right? The city where everything happens. If you want to get anything, it's possible here in Miami for sure. So join me here in Miami. If you are around town, if you are around Miami, give us a call. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a wealthy entrepreneur, a business owner, an investor, get into our podcast. We would like to talk about what you do. What are your companies? How are you solving problems in the marketplace? Do you have a way for people to make money? What do you know about money? What do you know about business? How is your business different than other business? We're gonna just give the people what they need to hear regarding building the asset column. So if you're a wealthy entrepreneur and a master investor and you're watching this, reach out to us so that we can work on a partnership to do a podcast, to do a video. We can do a FaceTime. We can do something, a digital course. We would like to partner up to create financial education and opportunities to build passive income and true wealth for our community. All right, so let me see who just called. Where's that email from that president who reached out? Okay, I think I need to look for his name. Oh yeah, there it is. Podcast guest. He said his name is Noah Miller and he's the president of Royal Palm Funding. They are a nationwide commercial real estate lender that provides accredited investors the opportunity to passively invest. That's the key word there, passively invest in mortgages earning between 9-12% annually. And you know what we talk about it. We talk about the different types of investors that exist in our ebook here at Master Investor. And accredited investor is one of them. But he said passively invest. And here at Master Investor, if you're an accredited investor, right, and you looking at this video, an accredited investor has $1 million net worth and has an income of, I believe it's 250,000, $250,000 plus per year. So the problem with passively invest is that you don't learn anything, okay? All you can really learn is that, okay, what is the vehicle that we will be using, right? As an accredited investor, you'll be looking at it like that, okay? This is what it is. You're gonna put this amount of money here and this is what you're gonna get back. That is what he's saying, which is correct, is passively investing. And here at Master Investor, we encourage a master investor is an active investor, is actively investing in the market, in the world, right? In different asset classes at all times. We actively doing, we're not passively doing, we're not giving it. Passively will be giving it to somebody else, the money. Like in this instance, he has a company and he's looking for people that do have the money and that are qualified to be accredited investors, which means that they are protected by the SEC, means that they can afford basically to lose that money. And so that's why the average or the low income people cannot access these investments. But that doesn't mean that an accredited investor is a master investor. So if you're watching this, you're an accredited investor, it just means that you have money, but you don't know how to make money with money. You don't know how to invest. That's why you're looking for ways to put your money or give it to somebody to work. What would I encourage in this instance? I'm looking at this email and he says, here are some links to the podcast. Or he says, having listened to your podcast, to our podcast, he says he thinks it will be a great interest for our listeners looking for passive income opportunities. Now, if you're somebody that has excess of cash flow, you're a business owner, you're an entrepreneur, a wealthy entrepreneur, and you're a master investor today, and you're looking to put more money to work, and you're like, okay, maybe look at this investment opportunity, right? And you can look at it that way too. But if you're an accredited investor, you need to really think about this and say, okay, do I want to put my money there, or do I want to actually use that money to invest in my financial education first, so I can know how to acquire my own buildings, how to acquire my own real estate properties, right? And so inside of our ebook, you're going to learn how to acquire your first real estate property. We explain it in there, okay? How to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. Go get the ebook, link in the description, okay? And it's going to literally help you. It's going to take you to a whole different level. So, and then he says, here are some links to the podcast he's previously appeared on, right? And he gives me the names, right? Additionally, he says he's been featured speaker at over 15 conferences, been on numerous podcasts, including Bloomberg Radio, and a quarterly contributor to Scottman's Guide. He would love the opportunity to chat with me, with us, right, here, and about how he can add value to our existing podcast. Okay, I like the idea, but I don't like the idea to look at it because we do have accredited investors. We have people that are high-paying employees, self-employees, right, doing business with us, helping them in their business, helping them free them from their business, creating strategies that will allow them to go ahead and expand and have freedom and create more money without working, by having systems in place. So you got to think about that first too. And yeah. People's like, how do you make sales on autopilot? It's not that difficult at the end. It's quite simple, and thankfully so, we can do it. Anyone can do it from anywhere, just using a smartphone, applying the smart marketing, partnering with great companies, and building the email list with real emails. Right? And so he says that, and he says, so he says, thanks, Noah. And I checked his website. It looks, I mean, they're nationwide. They close deals, big deals, big deals, I guess. Yeah, millions of dollars deals. There are hundreds and billions dollars bills that exist. So don't ever think something is too much money, because you don't want to think like that. I mean, there are two types of problem: the lack of money or too much money. We want to have the second problem, too much money. But never think something is too expensive. Maybe it's not the price that you will pay because you don't see the value. But don't ever tell your mind that you can't afford something. Instead, we always say, how can we afford it? And if we don't like the value, if we don't feel like it's the right exchange, then we just say we don't feel that that's the right price for that product or for that service, right? But we don't close our minds, we don't shrink, we expand at all times. So anyway, I like the idea for him to explain how an investor who has the money, but he says accredited investor, so you have to have a net worth of at least $1 million, which we have a great audience here at Master Investor that makes millions of dollars per year. So, however, we're not helping them become passive. I mean, we here at Master Investor, we don't help people become passive investors, right? We're active investors. We're actively investing because we're looking for opportunities, and we read financial statements, and we do this because we don't want to give our money to somebody else. We make money work hard. We do. We tell money, whether it's in crypto, whether it's in real estate, whether it's in paper assets. By the way, if you want to learn how to create cash flow with stocks, buying stocks, you're going to learn that inside of our digital course, and also our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. Get it now, pause the video, go get it now. 1 hour live streaming. I just looked at the clock, so exactly it was 1 hour. Okay, so congratulations, because this will help us a lot to grow our channel here at Master Investor. Okay, so if you're watching this, thank you for your time. Give us a like, it would really help. See how much the channel's gonna grow after giving good content and providing and following the rules and policies of the platforms, of course. But we're gonna do great SEO so that we can rank up high, okay? We're gonna work on our titles. We're gonna make sure that we improve as we grow together, right? Because the community is gonna help us grow, and each individual is becoming a true leader, right? A real leader. We're creating real leaders in here inside of my community, okay? We're developing leaders. Okay, you're already a leader. We're going to develop that leader to become the top leader, right? And then a wealthy entrepreneur and a master investor, right? We need to do self-development. We need to focus on ourselves. We need to take control over our emotions. We need to take all the negative stuff and bad stuff out of our lives. And we need to focus on the good things and how to pour love into us, how to become better in all aspects. Better communicators, learn from our mistakes quickly, be okay with rejection, take it as feedback, forget about the likes and the views and all of that. At the end, it doesn't matter, it's the message. One person that we change per day is amazing. So if we can improve somebody's life, like when we go out there, buy a stranger some coffee, buy water if you see somebody outside, buy him water or whatever and give it to the right poor person, just help out. And the more problems we solve, right? If we solve 1 million people's problem with one product, then guess what? That's $1 million, right? If we charge $1. So the more people the more problems we solve, or the more, the more people we solve the problem, then the wealthier we become. So what is the problem that we want to solve? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Or what problems? It could be many problems. And then build an asset, build a company, and then turn that into a brand by creating something that has intrinsic value, which means that it has something that is unique and protected, intellectual property, patent, okay? That no one else can take that from them, okay? It's not a replacement. It's like Master Investor. We are a true brand. Our content is protected, right? Our legalities are in order. Register, trademark, all of these important aspects of a business must be done early on, okay? And that's what we have on our digital courses. We have all of that, step by step. Want to start a company, we'll show you how to start a company. We're going to show you and give you the exact knowledge, the education that you can have it. You're going to do it. You're going to read that manual. You're going to say, okay, this is the best way to start. We're going to cut through all the chase because we already did all the research and we know exactly how to strategize the best way. And so you can do your research and compare. You'll be like, yeah, that's right. What states are the best to incorporate, right? How to do it properly, how to register, how to speak to a business attorney that is aligned with the wealthy mindset. Not all attorneys and not all CPAs are aligned to the wealthy mindset. So we need to divide them, right? The bad ones with the good ones, at least for us. For some people, for the middle class and the poor class, the ones that want to stay in the poor and middle class, because we do have a lot of people in the low income and the middle class and also wealthy people in our community, ultra wealthy people, because Master Investor is the essence of Master Investor, is the essence of an ultra wealthy person who has master money. And that essence can relate to anybody, right? Because wealth is different. He could have a lifestyle of $100 billion per year. And that's the lifestyle that wealthy entrepreneur likes to enjoy. But that same feeling could be translated to someone who only has a $100,000 per year lifestyle. Different wants, different people, different desires, different backgrounds, different needs, right? That's what we're here to do, the freedom that we can choose whether we want that lifestyle or we want this lifestyle, whatever lifestyle we want. So wealth is different for everybody. So not everybody wants to be in private jets, nor everybody wants to have a helicopter, nor everybody wants to have mansions around the world, penthouses in the best cities of the world. So write down what's your ideal scene, what's the vision board, right? This year is all about picturing ourselves where we want to be and manifesting that and pulling it in. Here at Master Investor, we talk about money on a daily basis. How to improve our passive income and capital gains income today, not tomorrow, no next day, like right now. Whatever money we have, how can I put that to work? How can I make that more money legally? Something that is real, something that I can put in my asset column, something that I can, create a brand with. Or if I'm partnering with other brands, right? Study the company. So if I'm going to go to clickbank.com, get a product to sell and bring in sales and leads, I want to look at that company. Not because my name is going to be there necessarily, because my name will not be on the ad. The ad will literally link the client, the lead, to that sales page. So they're never going to see our name unless we send them an email. Once we capture their email, we send them an email through our campaign. We can put our email there and say, hey, I'm the person, we can introduce ourselves. If you want to do it that way, however you want to do it. Or you can say you can create your own company and you're partners with those companies that we're selling products, right? So it depends on how you want to do it. But the important thing is that we collect that email and that lead goes to the sales page. The sales page will pitch the product, the solution. Hey, I have the solution. You have this problem. That's where you uptend to the sales page. And then now the client buys, then we earn the commission instantly. Okay? And as long as the client continues to buy from them, they will always be linked to us. And that's how we're going to create more financial freedom, because that client might come back to that company forever. And all we did was one ad. And now we have a client for life that's going to put money into our pocket over and over again. You see the importance of having actually networks and having different source of income. Diversification is not about one asset class. It's not about focusing in, like, if you're investing in stocks, like, people talk about diversification online and I hear it all the time. I'm like, and I cringe because they say, like, diversify, like, in your portfolio with different stocks. And it's like, okay, that's fine too, but diversify outside that asset class, perhaps. Like, learn how to build a business, learn how to invest in a business, in a car wash, or how to control something like that creates money on autopilot, right? Whether there are employees in place or not employees, or maybe it's an automated maybe it's ATM business, right? And everything's on autopilot, but it has to be on autopilot, but different asset classes. Crypto is an asset class, and not just an asset that we can hold to build passive capital gains income, but we can now utilize crypto as money, as a currency, okay? So it's a great asset class because we can experience the effects of the profits immediately and we can utilize them. So when we invest in crypto and the crypto goes up, now you're wealthier and we can use that. It's liquid, right? It's liquid because we can use it, we can pay each other. And now majority of the business and all of the businesses will accept money in crypto because it's good for the business too. If the business has crypto and receiving crypto, and that crypto now let's say instead of you paying with dollars, you're gonna pay with crypto. Now I hold that crypto, and now all of a sudden that crypto goes up the next day, and now the company becomes wealthier. So now it not only got it creates an amazing opportunity to improve the wealth of every individual and every entity that exists. Because if we're accepting money in crypto and that crypto goes up, think about that. Then we experience an instant, it's not like having a home unless you refinance the home and you pull the money out and then you experience that. But then how are you, the question is, how are you going to move that money? How are you going to allocate that money? Because a lot of people invest to do crazy things in their homes or something that they don't really bring money back to them because they were living at their house. And they were investing to build the house or create a pool, but they were having like tourists coming in and renting the house, and the pool is going to increase per night, $100 more or whatever. And so it's going to increase the bottom line at the end of the year. So that's different. But a lot of people during the market, they uneducated, pulled out the money, they felt rich, and they put it in their houses to build better kitchen and whatnot. But they still have to go to work to pay for a higher mortgage now. So now they were really up to their neck, and that's why they lost it all, because they didn't have financial education, you see? So financial education allows us to prepare for any type of market, good and bad markets. Here at Master Investor, we tell everyone, hey, prepare. We don't predict the market. We're not here to give predictions on when the market, we study the market. We know it's gonna go up and down. So when we acquire an asset, we know, hey, it's gonna go up and down, but can this asset make it during the down market? What happens if the market is down? What would this asset do? Right? We're gonna figure all of that out, because it's not the investment that is risky, it's the investor behind the investment that is risky. With financial education, we minimize risk, and it's a calculated risk, because there's always risk. But risk is good, right? And that's why the ones that have, the investments that have the highest risk are the highest performance, right? Sometimes. But ultimately, we want to know, hey, am I getting an asset that is producing passive income or capital gains income, right? But crypto is amazing. So for accepting crypto as a business, to invest in crypto to build wealth, okay? We're gonna go to the gym soon, and yeah. So we're gonna write back to him, to this email, to Noah Miller. Because at the end, if I'm talking to an accredited investor right now, right? If you were a client, if you're a person that's watching, you're an accredited investor, you're not a client yet of ours, you're just a partner, you just became part of our community, right? Just by watching our videos, listening to us and our culture, you will become part of our community immediately, because you are a master investor. If you master money, you are a master. You are an investor. Now we're just going to put the master in front of the investor through financial education. That's how you get the master in front of the investor. We're all an investor, but the way we get a master in front of the investor is through financial education. And there are different formulas to wealth. There are different mentors who explains wealth differently and resonates with different people. Go with the one that resonates, the one that has proven records, the one that can show you how to do it. And follow that path until you begin to see the fruits. But know that if you do that and you follow through, have faith that it will happen. Because the mentors are here to help, to show the way. But we need to believe in ourselves at all times. When we believe in ourselves, we have better confidence, we do better things, and we have a stronger will, because, hey, we know it's all here, right? Control our thoughts deliberately, right? We're controlling our thoughts. We're choosing bigger, powerful, great thoughts, extraordinary thoughts. We're creating our life the way we truly desire, because we understand that we're here to manifest. And we also have clear that money is the most important element in this world, in this reality, because money makes the world go round. To go somewhere, you need money, right? Unless you take a walk. But you can't get far without money. To buy, eat, money is important. It's as important as oxygen and water. Maybe in a different life, money, that paper is not gonna be part of it. But in this life, money is part of it. And so we need to master money, because it's just an idea backed up by confidence. Money is our slave here at Master Investor. We tell money what to do. Money chases us. Cash flow chases us. Success chases us. Woman chases us, right? We attract the best relationships. We are magnets of greatness because we are great. And people recognize that. Great people recognize other great people. There's an aura. It shows that we have control over ourselves. We work diligently in our skills, on our crafts. We have a demeanor about who we are and our purpose in life. We are literally aligned to who we are. So the more aligned we are, the stronger we are, because we stand on the truth. The farther we get away from the truth, the weaker we are. A lot of people don't know themselves because they spend too much time with other people. Thank you for watching anyway. I hope that you're enjoying the podcast. The podcast, the live stream. All right, we literally did over an hour already. I'm proud. And we have done, I think, over an hour before, but we're gonna be doing 24 hours a day soon. Just record everything, just keep it on at all time. And we're gonna build a community, okay? Show you how to create sales on autopilot for any type of business, whatever business. You can put any type of ad in front of anybody that you want to close on a deal, on an offer that you have. I'm gonna show you how to do that using systems, platforms like Facebook marketing, TikTok, Pinterest, how to network, how to bring in leads, how to create our email list with real clients, okay? Real people that open their emails. We're gonna be able to study the analytics, analyze them, right? Be able to tell what works and what's not working, how to tweak it, how to improve our ads, our conversions, how to increase our open rate because we have better titles. And we're gonna focus on building our asset column, whether it's with the digital asset, whether it's with, and building a personal brand, right? A personal brand, because we have to have good reputation. Not because we're gonna be selling things personally, because the companies will be selling like the sales pages. So if we're getting other people's products, we're gonna send the leads to those pages. But I love to do videos myself. I love to do videos myself because it helps me with communication and improves me in many ways, okay? Because I go back and watch my videos and then I learn a lot. And we see improvements, like as the years go by, it helps, okay? So, and it helps in closing sales, it helps in bringing sales, because one video, let's say I take this video and I spend an hour here, I close on sales today on this video for our company, right? Bringing in people and helping people, really close them because people want that product. They want it because they want to become wealthier. They want to create more freedom, right? And so our clients want that product. So it's an easy sell. It's something that is mutual, okay? And that's what smart marketing is all about. It's about finding the right client that needs that solution right now. And they decided to buy already. We don't need to convince them. The only thing that they need to know is that we are the authority on that field and that we can offer what they need and fulfill that. So we under promise and over deliver all the time, okay? Let me see here. Okay, yeah. So Yeah. So we're gonna focus on that. We're gonna focus on building the asset column, okay, and making our money work hard. So whatever capital we have saved, whatever money you have in whichever form, credit, loan, we're gonna figure out a way to put that money to work in sound assets and recoup the money back, pay the mortgage of the loan, the payment, the interest, and still be able to collect positive cash flow after everybody's paid from that asset in which we invested that capital. Okay, rule number one of our community is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard for us through sound investing, okay? Here at Master Investor, we give you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. We help you understand the new rules of money. We help you utilize them to win at the game of money. And we build the leader that you have inside of you to become the best version. Additionally, we help our community become wealthy entrepreneurs and master investors with the help of other wealthy entrepreneurs and master investors. It's a whole full circle. What side of the cash flow circle we would like to be? And if you're listening to this, if you're watching this to this point, then it tells me that you like to be on the right side of the cash flow circle. On the side of the business owner and the inside investor or the master investor, right? The inside investor is a master investor because we control assets, we control debt. We have the 3 E's of a master investor, which is financial education, experience, excess of cash flow. How are we creating wealth today? How are we creating the next product? How are we creating our brand, personal brand? How are we gonna catch the next trend? Because there are trends. How are we gonna catch the next hot trend that's gonna take us to the next level rapidly? One of them is attention, right? It's attention, the economy of attention. It's all about personal branding. People are on the phones more than ever today. So it's about who we know, what we know. It's all about smart marketing and partnering with the right people, associating with the right people, having good reputation, protecting that, what we say we are going to do, and delivering on that. Under promise, over deliver. Be honorable. Create new relationships with clean lines of communication. Get those flows on stock by putting ethics in our lines of communication. We're gonna go to the gym pretty soon, okay? Let me see. Yeah, so let me see 1 second. I'm gonna check something.